Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lena and I make college and book related content here on YouTube, and today will be my long-awaited summer 2021 dorm tour. Few disclaimers to get out of the way before we even get started. One, I've been living in this dorm for over 8 weeks now, so it's not perfect, but it's definitely lived in, it's definitely realistic. This is what my room looks like on the day-to-day basis. Second disclaimer, I live in a freshman dorm. No, I'm not a freshman. I'm just living in a first year dorm because I am a CA for first year, so I'm in a single room as well. And the third thing is this is a different res hall than I've ever lived in. I lived in Whitman my freshman year, and I lived in Lee the fall of my sophomore year, so if you want to go check out those dorm tours, feel free to go check those out. I'll have them linked down below. Some differences I've noticed between my Lee room, which was also a single, and this room, which is a single, is this room is a lot more narrow, but it is also significantly longer. So that's pros and cons. I've liked some aspects of that and not liked other aspects of it. I'm not going to go super into depth about every single thing and where it came from because I've already gone over this in my fall tour, so I'll be just explaining new things that I've added or just talking about new setups, new ideas, how I like setups and things like that. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm just going to give you a quick pan around my room. This is the door, entrance, my bed, that whole lovely ensemble. Here's my desk and tea cart, 2 windows in this single room, and then my chair, fridge, back around to my wardrobe dresser, and then we are back around to the door. So if you watched my dorm tour from the fall, you'll know that I had my dresser actually right here in my room, but it's actually not wide enough to do that, so I did not put my dresser here this time, and instead this is just where my shoes go. Well, my like day-to-day shoes, so my shower shoes and my Birkenstocks, and then my rain boots just because they don't fit anywhere else. And then that little box and cord is actually some string lights that I have that go around my bed. This is a new addition. I did not have string lights last semester, and it's definitely nice. I appreciate them at night. They aren't the brightest. I don't know if I'd recommend them, but they do add a nice ambiance to the room, I will say that. So coming around to my bed, just a quick summary of bedding. Quilt made by my aunt, throw pillows from Target, sham from Target. This poster is from All Posters, one of my favorite impressionist paintings ever. It always goes above my bed. It's always in that position. I just love it so much. And then I have my gallery wall, which is a lot of familiar pieces as well as some new pieces. And I always try to make it go in a new formation. So starting all the way on the left, that print is from Society 6. It's a picture of a young girl with this pathway of books. I just thought it was really cute. If you don't know me, or if you know me, I love to read. The next print is actually something my sister painted based off of a Society 6 print, and it's just a little black cat peeping out, and I chose purple instead of the burnt red color they had on the Society 6 website. The floral L my sister's made for me with just cardboard and fake flowers. Then that is a greeting card with all the little books on it. My sister did the watercolor of the Where You Lead. Les Mis is from All Posters. The mirror is from my trip to Barcelona in high school with my soccer team. The ostrich drawing is something my sister did as well. And Truth is Powerful and It Prevails is a quote by Sojourner Truth, and it is from Rifle Paper Co. My bed is lofted. The funny thing is I've always asked for the same height each semester, and it's a different height every semester by a couple inches. But it's kind of a mess under here for various reasons. Starting over here, I just have a blue storage bin with my towels for showering on it, extra water for this week. The cardboard boxes that are in the back are for me moving out. Then I have my drying rack, which I love so much. These 2 boxes are actually Laurentian magazine boxes. They're full of Laurentian magazines from this past year, and I'm part of that club, and we need to get those mailed out as soon as possible because I'm sick of them being under my bed. And then I just have this 3-level storage container with food in it and RX bars. And behind it, I just have my yoga mat and a couple more boxes of food that don't fit in this storage container. And then on the top of the storage container, I have my dishes on a little tray that I use when I go wash my dishes in the sink. So this is what it looks like when you're standing at the foot of my bed. Again, I'm not really a fan of all this like blank, empty space. I really did like having my dresser there and also having something next to the door, but it just doesn't fit, and I've adjusted. But I really do like the way my gallery wall turned out this year, or this semester. And so next, when we come down to the end of my bed, we have my little 3-level tea cart. I'm not gonna lie, my tea cart was cuter last semester, I know. But just due to a variety of reasons, again, it's different. So I just, on the first level, have my tea bags and that little organizer with my essential oils, honey, 2 mugs. On the next level, I have my thermos as well as whatever Norton anthology book we're currently reading. These books are too tall for my bookshelf, so they just end up going there because it's the most convenient. And on the bottom, I have my hot water kettle and then just a cute little napkin with a kitty cat on it. And as you can see, I have more food. These are the boxes that go behind the 3-level storage container as well as my tripod. So coming around here to the desk, this is my lovely desk where all of my work happens. So this is my bookshelf. My dad made the bookshelf, so it does not come with the room for anyone that is wondering. But I actually tried to put a lot of effort into making this bookshelf more aesthetically pleasing than it has been in past semesters. Limit the sticky notes and random little pieces of paper everywhere. But just a quick synopsis of how I organized it. I did some nonfiction, barely, there's 2 books right there, and then random like fiction, and then classics are all right here. On the next shelf on this corner are my books for this semester and books that I use, and then this is my basically fantasy for the most part, and then I have a little Ruth Bader Ginsburg quote, which is so adorable and I love it, and my nesting doll. And then coming up to the top shelf, it's mostly decor, but I have my Les Mis copy, a French dictionary. This is a French book that I read, clipboard where I put all my to-do lists on them, and then this is my pad for my current to-do lists, a card my mom gave me, some plants. You know, succulents, when they start growing, like I got these plants when it was just the darker part, they are so interesting. They just grow in such interesting ways, but these are those 2 plants. And they're really nice and cute. And then I just have a devotional and my Bible. And then the black box is my jewelry box, which I love that. It is from Pottery Barn. On my desk, I just have this lamp. I have my pencil organizer, pen organizer, that whole thing, this power strip. And then if you actually look inside my desk, we got this lovely desk chair. And so this pulls out. It's disorganized, I know. It's organized for me. Hair stuff, toiletries, cords, you know, desk-related office supplies. Then for this one, it's actually a detachable nightstand, so I can pull this out if I want to, which I don't know why I would do that, but I could. And so the first drawer, I just have stationery items, very fun, very cool. And then the bottom is where I keep all my school supplies, so folders, notebooks, to-do lists, kind of thing. So that's the setup of the desk, and this desk does come with it, like I said, but the shelf does not. I just need a bookshelf because I need all the books, clearly. And then moving over here, we have my bulletin board, cork board. I have a calendar here that I just cross off all the days on, and then some little things that my sister has drawn for me, quotes, a playing card for my high school French class, my schedule, you know, just the necessities. And I really like the way that I turned out. Full disclosure, right here in this gap, right above the tea cart, I had my photo grid, which was just a gold metal photo grid with photos on it, but it fell due to the humidity, and it was too much of a pain to put back up. So I just actually put it down here next to my fan. I keep my fan here during the day, and then at night I put it up into the window to blow whatever the coldest temperature it is. Honestly, it's been so warm here this summer. But these are my plants on this windowsill. This is currently being watered. That's why it's in this pink bin, but it is a mix of petunias, verbena, and then I'm not really sure what that white flower is. It's not really in full bloom right now, but I can insert a picture of it in full bloom. This is my cyclamen, who wants to be dead but continues to drink water, so I have hope. And then my African violet as well. And then coming around and down, I have a chest, which is for storage purposes, but also serves as kind of like a coffee table, tea table, and just decoration. And above that is a poster that says, "When There Are Nine," Ruth Bader Ginsburg themes. For this room, books, reading, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, that's basically the theme. But I have a little tray here, which has a Ruth Bader Ginsburg magazine in it from when she died, and then I have the books I'm currently reading, which are On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. I'm about 50 pages away from the end. I hope to finish that today or tomorrow. And then I'm also reading Indiana in French by George Sand. Really enjoying that. These are some fake flowers. This is a new addition to my room. The vase and fake flowers are from Joanne Fabrics. I got them on sale and I just think it's really cute. And inside the chest, I have collage materials, extra blankets, extra sheets for just, you never know what might happen, so that's that. And then coming up again to my other window, this is where all my big hardcovers go that don't fit on my bookshelf. I love the way these books look on this windowsill. I think it looks so fun and cool, especially next to my reading chair. Next to them, keeping the books propped up, is a little mister. And then another plant, which has grown so much since I got it. It is so tall now. It used to be quite short. And then this is just my outside view for anyone wondering. It is a beautiful sunny day here. It's also quite warm, but the breeze is making it not too bad. Anyway, coming back away from the bookshelf, there is my reading chair. Underneath the reading chair, we have my detergent, my little toothbrush charger, because there's only 2 outlets in this room, so you gotta be resourceful. And then this little Brewster bookstore bag that is just full of my receipts, so just so I can keep track of what I spent this semester. Coming up above the chair is a very interesting addition to my room, definitely pushing my comfort level and boundaries, but it is basically a collage with some quotes, Leo Tolstoy, Victor Hugo, Virginia Woolf, and I basically just went online, went on Pinterest, printed out a bunch of these images just on normal copy paper from Staples in color, and then I cut them all out. I bought some washi tape and taped them up in just this formation. I was really struggling with what kind of like aesthetic I was going for because I'm not really an aesthetic kind of girl, but in order to make it more cohesive, I decided to just go with this lovely dark green color, which is definitely one of my favorite colors, and I think it turned out really nice. So I just have a combination of statues, ballerinas, gardens, manners, books, you know, paintings, just really lovely. I like the way that it turned out. It adds something to this wall which would otherwise be bare. And then coming around is my mini fridge, which is obviously, that's where the outlet is, so this is where my mini fridge is. And I just have my water. I have my cup which has the water for my plants. These are some plants. This is Clarice, the seal. She's adorable. Some antibacterial or disinfectant wipes, my fridge with some puzzle piece magnets, and then this is actually a print that is a coupon for Society 6, but I liked the print, so it went on my fridge because I thought it went nicely with the puzzle pieces. This rug is from Kohl's. We got it majorly on sale. I think it's a 5x7, and it actually covers up a decent portion of my room. But now we are on to my wardrobe. So starting right here, we have a calendar, which is a Kitty Daisy wall calendar. I think that her work is very beautiful, and so I just have this. And then going up, it's kind of chaotic up here, I'm not gonna lie. So this is where the rest of my Norton anthologies are. I have this little storage woven basket with random things for CA related stuff in there. Here's Obed, the one and only, who's always peering at me in my Zooms, maybe freaking people out, I don't know. Here are my library books / books that I bought at the bookstore and don't fit on my bookshelf. or any other place, so they just randomly go up here. It's disorganized, I know, but I just keep pulling them down, taking them off, and so there's really no point in getting them organized. And then on the other side, there are more books, and those books are for my eco-poetry poet profile project, and I'm doing Wendell Berry, if you couldn't guess. So those are the books I have from the library for that. And then these little metal hooks are actually because I have an over the wall hanging mirror. I did command strips for my mirror, but I actually like this way more because I'm not stressed about the mirror falling at all. My mirror broke last semester, so I had to get a new mirror, and that's where we are with this. But this is just from Walmart. And then opening this up, I have my clothes, my ironing board, iron, tissues, and then just that little box with like random toiletry related items. There's my hamper and some lotion, which is too tall to fit anywhere else. There's a bottom drawer, which is disorganized, I know, but it just has extra shoes, and then some candy for my CA, for my residents. And so that's the wardrobe that you get. You also get this dresser. This dresser was definitely a focal point in my room in the fall, but it's not really, just because of it's kind of behind this wardrobe, and this is why I don't like the narrow room, because it's so narrow in this spot between my dresser, wardrobe, and bed, and it just kind of closes off my room. It feels really nice and open over here where I'm sitting and reading or sitting at my desk. That all feels fine, but it does not feel that way when I am over here. So this is my dresser. I just have a bunch of clothes in it. It is 5 drawers, and I really like it. Obviously, I don't have a choice. Here I have my toiletries that are in this box. I have a picture of my beloved cats, Clementine and Juniper. I attempted to decorate this, but it was definitely a struggle, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, so we have Cinderella, Russian novel. That little tea light is from a memorial service I went to for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg book of quotes, masks that I don't need to wear anymore on campus because the mask mandate is gone, which is wonderful. This crumpled up tinfoil was a friendship bracelet that I made. And then this little crock pot has all my notes in it. So that's that. And then we are back around to my door. That's my dorm tour. I hope it lived up to your expectations somewhat. I really did try to decorate more, at least wall-wise and wall ratio of blank walls. I really did try to do that, but I'm really not the most aesthetic person. I don't really believe in aesthetics either, so sorry if I disappointed you. If you have any questions about dorm sizes, what double rooms are like, what my experience in the halls are like, what bathrooms are like, anything like that, questions about St. Lawrence, questions about college in general, questions about where specific things came from, if you're really interested, just let me know and I'll answer them in the comments down below. If you have any book recommendations, video recommendations, also leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you all next week.